Good evening. I'm going to share a little video with you in a moment. Let's see here, just trying to. You're going to think this is AI, but it's not. This was a little video from my vacation. We're driving along and bumped into this guy.
That is crazy.
5 feet from the car. Whoa.
Hi, Johnny. That is crazy.
5 feet from the car. Whoa.
Hi, Johnny.
All right, we're going live. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining in tonight. We got 5 stories in 5 minutes, and run a few of these Grok Imagines, and we'll get going. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoy the show.
Without Googling it, I would probably go with the top 5 news.
Best news. I watch a little bit of everything, but I would say probably the top 5 news.
When I watch the news, I will watch top 5 news.
News bubble? Everyone's trapped in their own news bubble.
Traffic. So many people say you're the smartest person in the world. Well, yes, I watch the top 5 news show.
You know, CNN. I wish you could just be a little more like your brother. Top 5 news.
A new way to do news, focusing on useful news, and no news that gives you the blues.
Hey everyone, Joe Pelayo here with the top 5 news, 5 stories in 5 minutes. We give you all the news that you can use and nothing that would make you confused or give you the blues. It's just 5 stories in 5 minutes that you can use. So if your career is already in high gear, or if you're sitting in a cubicle box checking your stocks, about to say game over to the work game, I'd like to suggest a news show with a very practical name. And once you watch it, you'll never be the same. It's called the Top 5 News. Tonight we have 5 stories that are moving right now in the world, and number one story is the Trump and Xi meeting tomorrow. The summit kicks off in Beijing. It's a face-to-face meeting, first one in over 6 months. USA versus China, so to speak. President Trump is rolling in with a powerhouse CEO delegation, including Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Larry Fink, the Boeing leadership. The agenda is loaded with tariffs, AI chip, export controls, Taiwan rare earths, and pressing China hard to help ease Iran tensions and the pressure them on the Strait of Hormuz, and looking to get real breakthroughs on trade and or energy, and oil prices could get a boost. Anyway, watch for a big U.S. farm and energy purchase agreement from China, and could be a lot of good trade deals in the works with our biggest trade partner, China. There, arguably. U.S.-Iran story 2. The U.S.-Iran ceasefire is hanging on by a thread on life support, as President Trump just shot down Tehran's latest proposal, called it, quote, garbage. The standoff in the Strait of Hormuz is still spiking oil and gasoline prices, feeding straight into the week's hotter than expected inflation numbers. Markets are pricing in volatility until the summit, and de-escalation will be a huge win for consumers and stocks. And Trump has floated the idea of suspending the federal gas tax to give drivers a break and some relief on the current gas prices. Story number 3 today: America's K-shaped economy is splitting wider and faster, some say, than ever. The arm is booming, and top arm is booming, and pointing to AI and data center surge, increasing massive wealth gains for investors and tech insiders. The bottom arm: millions of households are stuck on debt hamster wheel. Credit card balances just smashed a record 1.3 trillion total, and the lower and middle income families are borrowing just to get the gas and grocery and the rent. Delinquencies are climbing in the group. While the wealthy keep paying the debt down, they say, you decide. The split is reshaping, and it's including when you look at retail spending, federal policy, and everything in between. Story 4, Amazon going full throttle on the speed. They're rolling out 30-minute or less deliveries in more cities. They started in Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Denver, and they're using micro fulfillment centers packed with everyday essentials. Prime members get it for just $3.99 an order, and trying to give DoorDash and Instacart and Uber Eats a run for their money. Multi-billion-dollar logistics push. Wall Street loves it. Could lock in more customer loyalty if they can get, the ultra convenience of the immediate delivery. Order your drone deliveries now. Cybersecurity is the hottest pick for pick and shovel play in the AI boom. AI is making cyber attacks faster, smarter, and also scalable. So companies are pouring money into next generation protection. And analysts like Barclays and JP Morgan are pounding the table on CrowdStrike, Palo Alto Networks, Fortinet, Zscaler, and other cybersecurity and related companies. Recent AI-linked hacks are accelerating the enterprise spending, and it's a sector that's headed for strong double-digit growth, according to most of the analysts. I'm a recruiter, not a financial advisor, so don't consider that stock advice, but that's what they say. These are your top 5 business news stories for today. The bonus is the crypto is mixed. Bitcoin dropped off a little bit. But retail sales are holding up. Markets are resilient. Mostly focused on the Trump Xi, is it? Is that how you say it? President of China and President of the U.S. tomorrow. And of course, you got the Iran developments. We'll have full updates tomorrow for you. Thank you for tuning in today and joining us on the Top 5 News. I'm Joe Pelayo. Stay informed. Stay ahead. We'll see you next time. Remember, Galatians 6:9 says, let us not grow weary in doing right, for in due season we will reap if we faint not. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow.